Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Christy Sports. I'm here with Dennis McGoughlin. How are you?
I'm great this morning. How are you?
Good, good. We're talking about all things outdoors this morning, and I'm learning what fun things Dennis does when he has time to go to the great outdoors.
Yes, we were talking about hut trips this morning and snowshoeing with all the fresh powder out there.
Yeah, so let's talk about snowshoeing. I was telling you that I've never done this yet, this season, yet.
It's time to get you indoctrinated into Colorado mountains for sure, yes.
So where do we even start when it comes to coming in here and getting the right gear?
Well, I think, again, we have the conversation like we do with skiing. You know, what are you going to do with your snowshoes? Are you walking on the rec path? You're going to go out on one of the trails? Like Mayflower Gulch is a fun place to go. That's where I usually send folks that want to go out and snowshoe. Are you going to be in deep powder? Are you going to be up in the trees? Are you going to be above timberline? And those are all questions we want to ask before we figure out exactly what snowshoe will work best.
Okay, so with this lineup that we have here, where should we start as far as what they're equipped for?
There are three basic things I like to look at it on a snowshoe to determine if it's kind of an aggressive snowshoe or it's just more a leisurely rec path type. The first part is the crampons on the bottom. This is what really sticks to the ice and the crust and everything else. And if you're going up or down, it grips it a little bit better. So the more aggressive crampon you have on the bottom, the better the snowshoe is going to be in tough conditions.
Okay.
The second one is whether it has a heel riser on it that pops up and down. And so if you're starting to climb up, if you can reach back with your ski pole and lift this riser up, and then your heel goes on it, and it takes some of the stress off your quads and calves as you're going uphill and makes it actually easier. Then when you flatten back out, you can reach back and...
I'm surprised they're strong enough because they look so little, but obviously it does the trick.
They are. I've never had one of these break. And then the third part is the entry system or the strap system. They're not all equal. Some are easier than others. This one is kind of not real hard, not as easy as some others. They even have the BOA concept on snowshoes right now, where you just pop it and loosen and push it down and tighten it. So
okay.
That's always good. On the other hand, this snowshoe right here is very easy to get on and off. It just has the Velcro straps. This is from Crescent Moon Evo Foam, and this is not a very aggressive snowshoe, but it's really a fun one. It's really hard foam, and on the bottom you can kind of see that it does have some foam or some very hard plastic crampons, but it's not very good. Great on the rec path or some, if you're just taking your dog out around and the snow is a little deep, but this is not a good climbing snowshoe at all.
Okay,
but
so that's a good example of like the type of trails these are meant for, like what they're designed for.
Right, and then a lot of folks will come in and say, what size of snowshoe do I need? And it's partly dependent on weight. If the more you weigh, the larger the snowshoe you want to get, because it keeps you floating on the snow a little bit better. But if you're in deep powder, you'll want a bigger snowshoe because there's more surface area. But if you're up in the trees, going around rocks and trees and everything, you might want a little smaller one because it's more versatile.
So speaking of smaller, is this what's
going
on here?
This is just a pair for kids, so they even make kids snowshoes. And, it's great to have a pair. If you have kids, get them out. I think
they're really cute looking.
They are. I think most people in Summit County that have kids get their kids up skiing and out and about. But need snowshoes for your kids, and it's always good to have a couple extra pair around the house in case folks drop in. You want to take them out on a cool hike in the winter.
Well, thank you so much. This is very informative, and it's good to know that we have options here at Christy Sports and that we can come in and talk to you and not only learn about like what is the best option, but like based on what I'm going after, the right snowshoe to be like fit for. So thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right, well, we have more with us, so stick with us as we head into break.